Hi, this is David Wood, and for assignment 4 of Coursera's Introduction to Audio Production, I'm going to demonstrate an effective use of a gate in a piece of my own music. I'll be doing this in Reaper 4.5. Let's jump right in. I went ahead and recorded myself playing guitar through a noisy amp. Let's play a bit of it. You can hear a lot of buzz between chords. So I'll use a gate to hopefully get rid of that buzz. I'll open up the Inserts window and add the ReaGate plugin from the list. This is the default gate plugin that comes with Reaper. You'll notice there's no ratio control here. I'm not sure why this is, but I think since this plugin's sole purpose is to be a gate, they just hard-coded a high ratio and left it at that. So I'll just leave the default settings for now and I'll start playback. You can see the input levels here for the guitar. And this is the threshold control. So the way a gate works is it cuts out any sound below a certain threshold. So I want to raise my threshold so it's not above the guitar levels, but is above the background levels. That way the guitar will be let through, but when it's not playing, the background noise levels will be muted by the gate. So let's raise the threshold. I'll put it up near the top of the green. That seems about right, minus 20. If I toggle the gate on and off, it seemed to sound just as good with the gate on or off. So I think I'll leave it like that. That was pretty easy. And I'll save this as a preset. A couple of other things I could try here. If I was worried that the transients for the guitar hits were getting lost, I could adjust the pre-open to make the gate open a little earlier than it normally would. However, I don't think that's an issue here. You can see if I change it, the sound doesn't really change much. If anything, I think it would add a bit of buzz at the end of each chord, so we don't need that. If I raise the attack, that is, lengthen the amount of time it takes for the gate to open, we start to see a bit of a swell in the guitar. Not only that, but it pushes things, the gate effects forward a bit, so there's some buzz after each of the hits. So we don't want that either. I think we had it at 3, so I'll put it back there. Release determines how quickly the gate gets closed once sound drops below the threshold. So if I bring it down to say 2, let's see what happens. It's not much different, but I find the chords end a bit unnaturally. And if I put it to 0, it introduces some distortion. I think because it's trying to close the gate after almost every cycle. So I'll just put this back to what it was, which was, I think, 100. Now, the hold feature is kind of interesting in that it will hold the gate open for me, then start the release. See, the release is actually a gradual process, which I didn't realize before. And sometimes this can lead to chattering, or the sound cutting in and out if the noise level is hovering around the threshold level. The hold function helps avoid this by giving a bit of extra time before the release kicks in. If I increase hold, I have buzz after the chords. I don't think hold really helps. Let's just see one more time. And it added buzz again there, so I don't think we need any hold here, but I just wanted to talk about it a bit. And finally, hysteresis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyway, it's interesting in that if you set it below 0, it lowers the gate closing threshold compared to the gate opening threshold. So this can be useful for sharp sounds that fade away slowly. Again, not really applicable in our case, but let's see what it's like. See, if we lower it quite a bit, the gate stays open too long and we get buzz between the chords. So not really useful in our case. So all in all, the original simple gate setup seems to be all I needed to get rid of background noise but keep my guitar sound intact. So that's it for this video. I'm glad I picked the gate topic because I had never used one before, and it's nice to know I can clean up the noise I was getting from my amp. I hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know what you liked and what you didn't like, what you found useful, and what maybe I forgot to cover. Thanks for watching.